You're in your 20s. You have it all figured out. You have an education, a career that is taking off, and you're starting a family. Wrong. That was anticlimactic. Anticlimactic like my 20s. Meet Cecilia. Yes, it's me. Cecilia has worked 3 full-time jobs as a barista, a waitress, and a singing/performing waitress. She has a background in music and performing. But all of that was put on pause due to health complications. Cecilia is now 26 and has no idea what she's doing. This makes Cecilia want to hysterically cry and spend the rest of her life hiding in a hole. Hello lovely humans, and welcome to a video that nobody asked for. I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing with anything. I feel like every single thing I do in life is with a blindfold and my fingers crossed. And I mean, that's even the things that I'm supposedly good at. And this is simply due to the fact that I am super impatient.
I'm the kind of person who would much rather just throw themselves into something that they've never done before than actually read the manual, watch like a how-to video, or ask someone, sorry there's kale on my face, or ask someone for advice. I have no time for that. The video is too slow, not to the point enough, and I don't have time to read an instruction manual.
If there is a shortcut, I will take it. And this tactic, yes, it has gotten me okay far, so far in life, but I do lately feel like my house of cards, my world is just about to like fall apart at any point because my foundation is made of jello. I mean, it's made of nothing, it's made of fluff. And on top of this, I get distracted way too easily. So if you are like me, and you are confused and just kind of fed up with being confused, then keep watching this video because I might say something slightly intelligent and helpful, but you will only know if you keep watching. First, we're gonna go pick up my bike because we're gonna be responsible adults, and my bike has been sitting somewhere in like the city center for about 3 weeks. I had forgotten about it until just recently, so we need to go get that. I'm rewarding myself with a cold brew because I'm tired and I need coffee. The sun is shining and it makes me happy, so we're gonna paint. And we're gonna have a lovely time tanning topless on our balcony because it's Europe, it's fine.
Tits are allowed in Europe. Am I allowed to say tits on YouTube?
Anyways, this morning the sun was shining. Quiet. Be quiet. What was that about? You don't like the people down there? The sun was shining on some like trees and plants and just like a really cute little picnicky area, and I've never actually painted or drawn anything like that, so I figured why not give it a go. So that's what we're gonna do because it's gonna be really good practice. And I feel like I'm still in the stages of kind of figuring out what I like painting and what my style is gonna be, and I'm gonna try to paint a little looser this time. Yeah. Cheers. Yeah. Wait, hold on. You're distracted again. Weren't you supposed to be doing something? Here's the thing, it's the next day, and did I get all the things done that I needed to get done yesterday? No. Am I full of excuses? Yes. Would you like to hear them? Great. Okay. I got hungry, so I had to go make myself a snack, and that took longer than I had wanted. Then my mom called, then my friend called. Then I called my dad, and then my boyfriend got off work, and suddenly it was time for dinner, and then we were watching Star Wars, and I went to bed thinking, oh fuck. But let's talk about the picture I started yesterday. I lost it. I couldn't be, I mean, I can't be, and I am not kidding. It flew out the window. I put all of my like art supplies and like art that I'm working on in my windowsill. And today I was airing out the apartment, so I had all of the doors and all of the windows open. Suddenly it got very windy and very, very rainy. Sorry about the sirens. And it was just laying nice and flat in the windowsill, and it blew out the window. At least that's what I assume, because I have no idea where it is. But you know what, it's okay, because I wasn't really feeling it. But before we start anything new, I have to finish a self-portrait that I've been working on. I am nearly done. I have left the eye for last, because I forgot to film the beginning, middle, and now I'm at the end, and I'm like, oh crap, okay. So we're gonna paint the eye. I have such a hard time making decisions, because what if I pick the wrong thing and it doesn't work out? I'm constantly second guessing myself and changing my mind because of all the other possibilities, choices, and paths. They make me curious. What's behind door number 2, 3, or 4? What if I miss out? What if this doesn't fulfill me or bring me success in life? Even the simplest things, like not knowing what to choose off of a menu because you're scared that you won't like it. All of the possibilities are paralyzing me. So I pick the safe option, or the familiar option, which is kind of the same as me rushing through everything, taking shortcuts. I'm skipping over all of like the in-between steps and missing out on so many good things. I'm beginning to think that this is me hiding from opportunity and adventure and just the real world. This is something that, if you are like me, we need to work on every single day. Picking the scary thing, going somewhere that you maybe haven't been before instead of going to the same places you go all the time. Eating out alone or going out rather than just staying home on a Friday night. It can be anything you haven't done before that makes you a little nervous or uncomfortable. Instead of panicking when you're presented with options and then going with the safe pick, go for the option that made your heart beat a little faster. Challenge yourself. Turn the automatic safe option into an automatic daring option. And that is what this painting's about. It's a self-portrait. I hide from life, but I'm beginning to peek outside of my comfort zone and experience life. It's scary, but I am doing it. We have to be bold, and it's first when we step outside of our comfort zone that we can achieve the things we want. So I want to be a successful artist, whatever that means. But there you go. I have put it into words, and that is the first step. I mean, not really. I've been making art in different forms my whole life, so it does involve a lot of practice. But, I mean, you get my point. I 100% believe that the energy you put into something, you are going to receive back. If I tell myself that I want to do something and that I can do it, then I really will be able to. I'm gonna draw an example from my eating disorder recovery. For a long time, I didn't think that I could recover. I thought that I would be sick forever. But at some point, I was like, holy shit, I can totally do this. I can recover. And that was when I finally did it. All my other attempts throughout the years were half-hearted because I didn't really believe in myself. You need to make the decision. You need to tell yourself you're going to reach your goals, that there's no other option. What are your goals? Write them down. Okay. Now that you've done that, we gotta break it down into steps. Step number 1, research. You gotta know what it takes to become successful in your field or area of interest. What have other successful people done to reach their goals in this field? Look into how they've utilized social media to market themselves, for example. What does it really take to be successful? Gather knowledge and/or materials. Maybe you need to go to school or buy yourself some equipment first. You might need to spend some time here doing things that aren't super relevant to what your end goal is in order to make enough money to support your dream, but that's a part of the process, and life is very expensive, guys. Putting other things on the back burner. Ugh, okay, this is hard for me to say, but we can't do it all at once. I wish we could, but we can't. You need to invest your time in your dreams. You can't split it 50-50. If your focus isn't 100% on your one goal, it's gonna either take a lot longer to actually achieve it, or it's not gonna work out because you're gonna burn out from trying to do everything at once. You also need to set lots of time aside. It's not just gonna fall at your doorstep because you want it to. You have to chase your dreams to make them actually happen. So how much time do you have in a week to work on said goal? How are you going to restructure your routine and make time for you and your goals? Okay, so now you have the dream, you have it written down, you know what materials you need to get started, you've researched what goes into it, and you've set time aside. Now we gotta be realistic. You're not gonna be a famous artist, chef, musician, actor, whatever you wanna be right off the bat. So you gotta make a plan for yourself. And you've kind of already started to make the plan with the first 3 steps, but you need to start mapping it out a little bit more accurately. You got to start off with these small goals. You have to remind yourself that it's not going to happen all at once, that it's one step at a time. Even the small wins and accomplishments, they matter and they mean so much in the big picture. No one is going to have everything they want right off the bat, and we have to work at it. So again, every win is important. And you know what? I can tell you for sure that these steps, they do work because I'm watching it work. Of course you can do it. Of course you can achieve it. That's also a big part of reaching your goals. You gotta fake it till you make it. You gotta tell yourself you can do it, because if you're telling yourself you can't do it, then you sure as hell aren't gonna be able to. If you tell yourself that you can do it, of course you can. So, thank you for watching. Leo, he's like, I don't wanna stand. Thank you for, I'm sorry I made you do that. Thank you for watching our video. Yeah, and please like and subscribe and see ya.